Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my first wildcard draft for game week 17. I know it's a while away, but I wanted to get my team out there early so I can make any kind of changes that I need to with any injuries and stuff during the World Cup. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment what's your first draft looking like, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, I actually finished game week 16 on a green arrow. As you can see below me, I'm now ranked 50k. I finished with 52 points. I brought in Darwin Núñez for Callum Wilson, and he got me a massive 13 points. But I guess overall, it was a pretty terrible game week. Both Haaland and Salah blanking. Kane captain is very, very happy. But either way, I was just happy to finish on a green arrow. I wanted to finish below 50k going into the World Cup, but I mean, I'm 800 places. I can't really be that annoyed. Anyway, though, let's go over my first draft to help me try and get into the top 10k. And starting things off in goal, we do have Ward and Pope. Pope is just going to be my main keeper, I think. I just love the whole double Newcastle defense thing. I've been really missing it from my team. And they've got some really nice fixtures as well. They've got Leicester and Leeds, which obviously I'm expecting 2 clean sheets. Obviously, Arsenal's a tough one. I'm not expecting a clean sheet there, but I can easily play Ward in that game if I wanted to. He's got Fulham at home, and then he's got Fulham and Crystal Palace. So I'm very, very happy with these 2 keepers. They're all like Ramsdales and stuff like that as well that I could play, but their fixtures just aren't as good. Newcastle start very, very strong. They're in really good form. Obviously, we'll have to see how they are after the World Cup, but yeah, I think those are going to be my keeper options. I could go Iverson and save like an extra 0.1, but I think bench boost and stuff like that I'm going to be playing like further on in the season. It's just going to be nice to have Ward already on my bench, and I think he's going to be going up in price again after the World Cup as well, because obviously all prices have frozen at this point in time, but I think he's going to go up after they kind of reactivate. Either way though, Pope and Ward are my keepers. My back line consists of White, Cancelo, Trippier, Martinez and Bueno. So I just wanted an Arsenal defender. It's been killing my rank not having an Arsenal defender, not having Gabriel, Saliba or White in my team, and so I did make the transfer before White went up to 4.7, so I was really happy about that. And I know they don't have the greatest fixtures. Like West Ham's obviously nice and Brighton, but then Newcastle, Tottenham and United aren't the best fixtures, but I can easily just bench him for those games if I really wanted to. But I just need an Arsenal defender in my team because there's been too many points that I'm missing out on because of the Arsenal clean sheets and stuff. Cancelo, I'm keeping him. I know he's not really been too good lately, getting the red card and then the 1-pointer as well against Brentford, but I still want him in my team. I still think he's a really good option. Trippier, I'm not getting rid of. He's just literally the best FPL defender at the moment. He's getting clean sheets, bonus points on set pieces. It'd be crazy to not have him. I had to downgrade Dalot to Martinez just to make my team work, but again, I'm not too disappointed about that. Martinez is only 4.5 mil, which I didn't realize is actually very cheap, and he's got Forest, Wolves and Bournemouth for the first 3 fixtures back. I know he's got City and Arsenal after that, but I can easily bench him for those games. I can easily play 3 at the back in this team that I've got, and yeah, very happy just to play him for those 3 fixtures, and then maybe get rid of him if I need to for a different 4.5 mil defender. But yeah, I think United have some really nice fixtures after the World Cup. I mean, Forest and Bournemouth at home, 2 really, really nice fixtures. And then Bueno as well, I brought him in just because I need the money, but he is actually playing like minutes. He didn't obviously play at the start of the season, but he did play 90 in game week 12, 19 in game week 13, 14, 15 and 16, so he's been a regular starter recently. I don't know if that's because of like an injury or something, or the manager just kind of is favoring him. Of course, Wolves do have another new manager coming in, so I don't know if he's going to play him as well. Hopefully he does, because he's been very, very good, like with the eye test and stuff for Wolves lately. I know Wolves in a whole haven't been great, but Bueno actually has been a decent player in that side, so hopefully he does keep his place. And if he does, then that allows me to have this team, because as you can see, I've got nothing in the bank. But either way, that's the back line. The midfield consists of Martinelli, Maddison, Salah, Andreas Pereira and Almiron. So the players that I'm definitely keeping are Martinelli, Andreas Pereira and Almiron. Maddison and Salah are still up for kind of debate now. Salah, I don't know whether to go De Bruyne or not, because De Bruyne has some really nice fixtures at the start, going Leeds and Everton, but so does Salah. Salah has Leicester. No, he has Leicester and Aston Villa, and then he also has like Brentford, Brighton, and Chelsea, and I think he can score in like all 5 of those fixtures. I know he didn't really do anything against Southampton, but you know, that's just, you know, it's probably just a one-off. I think he's going to be fine on penalties and stuff like that. Whereas I could go De Bruyne, who's got Leeds and Everton, but then they have Chelsea and United after that. So I think Salah is the better pick, but then also Darwin Núñez comes into the conversation. Like, do you play him instead? I could downgrade Salah to like an 8 mil midfielder and bring in Darwin Núñez as well. So that's the kind of situation I'm at with Salah. I don't know whether to go Salah, De Bruyne, or bring in Núñez. And then Maddison, I don't think I'm going to start with Maddison. I kind of just wanted to make sure I could fit him in my team, and I can with just nothing in the bank. But I don't really necessarily need him for Newcastle and Liverpool. But of course, I've got nothing in the bank, so I can't upgrade to Foden. Which again, as a Foden owner for like the 3-1 pointers, I don't really want to deal with that again. But I could easily bring in like Saka or even Rashford or something. Rashford could be another player. He's got Forest, Wolves, and Bournemouth, like I say. So yeah, with Maddison, I think I'll be bringing him in for the Fulham and the Forest game and the Brighton game and stuff like that. But yeah, for the first two fixtures, I think I don't really necessarily need him. So I could have Rashford. At this point in time, I'll just put him into my team to make sure I could afford him and everything. So yeah, that's the kind of midfield situation. Again, settled on Martinelli, Andreas Pereira, and Almiron, but Maddison and Salah still up for a little bit of debate. And then up top, I've got Solanke, Haaland, and Kane. Yeah, really happy with that up front. I mean, Solanke is just a bit of a gem, really. I mean, I've not had him, but he seems to be ticking over a bit, getting assists, goals. He's on penalties as well. He's going to be on the bench a lot of the time because I'll probably be playing like 3-5-2 a lot, or I could easily just play like 3-4-3 and bench Andreas Pereira. It's going to be between like Pereira and Solanke, I think, most weeks. And then also, which three defenders do I play out of White, Cancelo, Trippier, and Martinez? Because I'm never going to play Bueno. He's just there for the money. And again, if he does play, it's just nice for like a bench boost and stuff. But yeah, that's going to be the main kind of tinkering that I have to do every single week. But yeah, I'm going to be keeping Haaland. Kane is just scoring like every single home fixture, so I'm not going to get rid of him. Also picked up another 11-pointer as well, so that was really nice against Leeds. So yeah, that's kind of how the team is looking at this point in time. Of course, loads of things can happen through the World Cup, injuries and stuff like that. So again, this is a very first draft. Like, I'm sure it's going to look completely different by the time the World Cup is over and we're into game week 17. So yeah, options, like I say, Salah out, Darwin Núñez in, De Bruyne, Maddison out for someone else. I think that's the main thing. I think I'm pretty much settled on the back line for White, Cancelo, Trippier, and Martinez. Again, I could get rid of Ward and bring in Iverson and bring in somebody like Nico Williams or the Everton defender, Patterson, but I don't think I really need to. I think I'd rather have Ward in my team. I want that playing keeper. He's only 4.1, but there's not really any other players that I really want. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is not having triple Arsenal, not having triple City, and not having triple Newcastle, but I think it's okay not having them. I mean, there's a lot of money tied up in Salah, so if I did get rid of him for a different player, then obviously I could spread the funds elsewhere. If I got rid of Salah, I'd be bringing in Núñez. Like, that's just without a doubt. Like, that would be something that I do, because I do want a Liverpool attacker for the next 5 fixtures. I think they're all really nice. And then yeah, Maddison I will bring in, because Maddison is he's just ticking over as well. He did score again in the last game, but unfortunately went off with that injury. Hopefully he should be good for the World Cup. He said he is. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, that's just kind of the team that I want to go into the World Cup with. And again, got unlimited transfers. Things will change. Injuries will happen. But I'm quite happy with this team selection at this moment in time. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on my team at the moment. Again, it's not as template as usual, because not everyone can afford certain players. Like, I can only just afford this team. Some other people might not be able to afford this team. Some other people might be able to afford more. Like, someone will probably be able to have Foden instead of Maddison in this team and stuff like that. It's not like the start of the season where everyone's the exact same price in the same position. So people that obviously benefited from price rises and stuff throughout the first half of the season are definitely going to go in with stronger teams just because they have a better team value. It's just how it goes. But yeah, I think I'm okay with this team. It's looking all right. It's not too bad. But yeah, that's going to be everything from me. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. Let's try to 50 likes. Again, leave a comment. What are your thoughts on my team? Subscribe if you're brand new. Let me know your team at this point in time. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Until next time, peace.